Hello, MS Live. I am your host, Dulci Hill, and today I'm getting ready. I'm just loading my clock so that I can get ready to do exercise. We all need to exercise, so I want to do a 10-minute exercise. So let me see here. See, there's all sorts of weird things going on the internet. All right, let's see. All right. Let me see. Okay, so what? Let me share this in Meerkats. I'm doing a number of things at once. Meerkats. Let me share this. So if you're watching this, here we go. If you're watching this, ooh, I've got three computers going on. Sarah and Chris, good morning. Good morning. All right, playlist. I just. All right, let's see. So, how is everyone today? Uh, uh, Today being Thursday. Let's see. 10 minutes. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a shoulder shoulder workout. So we're gonna do that. I get last on Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Okay, no, it's Tuesday. Yeah, I forget. I forget. Is it Tuesday? Is it Thursday? We spent a year on an RV going cross country, and there's a clock that you can get that it doesn't tell time. It goes around and points to the day of the week it is. And a lot of us are at that. It just if I don't get the warning from my phone that tells me let me see, tells me, hang on, I don't know why. Let me just try to, there we go. Hi, Laura. If I don't get the notification that I've got appointments uh, going on, uh, uh, then I might miss it. But anyway, Dennis is with us, Sarah, Chris, and Maureen and Laura. And let me see if I missed anybody who is okay. If I am not mentioning your name, it's hi Bev. It's because I haven't seen. I can't see all the formats that we're in. But anyway, thank you for joining us. Um, Last Thursday, I started the exercise, 10 minutes of exercise, which I'll do in 5 minutes. We'll do 10 minutes. And I have to apologize because I looked at that video and I realized that my form was terrible. You know why my form was terrible? I need to tell you because it was lifting too heavy. All right. It's more important to have lighter weights in perfect form than it is heavier weights. So we're gonna do things a little different. So I'm gonna drop down to 3 pound weights, and then I've got pound and a half weights if my form isn't great at that point. But so I everybody, we're gonna exercise. And you know what's great about that? If we do this for 10 minutes every Tuesday and Thursday on this MS discussion channel with it. Oh, everybody supporting each other. Hi, Paul. Then we knocked it out of the park. Part of the problems we have with MS is our bones. Our bones become brittle, and why is that? It's because many of us were treated before any sort of therapy. We were treated with high dose steroids. The longer you've had MS, and the more often you get the high dose prednisone or solumedrol, and all, the more you chances you compromise your the more chances you compromise your bones, the more brittle they become. So everybody's watching this. If you have MS and you've been on steroids for you've taken them periodically for a long time, what we all need to do is get a DEXA. Call your general practitioner and get a DEXA, DEXA scan of your bones to make sure that you don't die of a fractured bone. Because guess what? There's a study that shows that people, senior citizens that fall and break their hip are more likely to die in the next year of complications. It's maybe not from the broken hip, but it affects all of it, everything. So it's so important that we be aware. I took so many steroids over 30 years. So many. Hi, Jane. I took so many steroids over the years that I actually have osteoporosis. So I'm doing the reclass once a year. There's different medications they have that you take, but it's important that you lift weights. So we have to lift weights together to build bone density. Do you know that lifting weights for those of us with MS is actually more important than cardiovascular, than going for a walk? Now, some of you have seen that I posted my swimming videos because I was really hurting my shoulder, and because what happens is that I was spastic, right? The more spastic my legs were, right, the more they they locked out and they jetted out. It's bizarre. It's like the hip muscles were so strong, are so strong. So a triathlon friend of mine who trains people to improve their swimming, uh, he showed me bands. Speedo comes out with these two bands, and you hook your ankles and your knees together. Therefore, when you get spastic and your legs want to spread, hi Sue, you want to spread, they won't spread. They can only spread as much as the band does. So what you do is that with that, and then you'll see that I've got a floaty thing between my legs, and that gets my butt up in the air. So the more, and I discovered the more I relax and raise my butt in the pool, the greater the faster I am. I shave 10 minutes, so I don't have shoulder pain. So I can do a half a mile every day. But guess what? All right, let's go back to my point. I was saying, as much fun as it is to be productive, to maybe go for a walk, to build your stamina, to do a half mile. Uh, as much fun as that is to say, I'm still in the game. Uh, we need to be lifting weights. we need to be lifting weight. Thank you. All right, now, Chris, what are you talking? You didn't know, Chris. Uh, Hi, Sue. All right, Chris, what didn't you know? That it's important to lift weights, uh, because what happens is when we get the medication to build the bone muscle, right? It's important we take calcium and magnesium and D3 to fortify, give our bodies enough building blocks to fill in those holes, but only when you put stress on those bones by weightlifting, right? Your bone is only do you reverse the polarization of the bones, and it can absorb. Now it can absorb that stuff and get stronger. If you know, well, and the result, I tell you, uh, it's anecdotal. I'm not a doctor, uh, disclaimer. Take everything you hear from me or anybody else and bring it to your doctor. Ask your doctor about it. So I'm not a doctor. So I'm just uh, I've had so many years experience with this disease, but so it's important that you put weight bearing exercise on your bone. Uh, you should do squats. You should, isn't it more fun to do a push up than it is to do a squat? It's true. All right. So let me make sure. Okay. So we're going to get ready to do this exercise. By the way, any of the exercises that I'm doing can be found on the exercise playlist. So we're going to start doing that. So get your weight. Get your weight. Okay, just so you know, on Facebook, right? This here is a skirt. All right. So, and I did a skirt last time, shorts with a skirt over it. So I'm not giving anybody a crotch shot, although I was completely horrified at the YouTube vid or the Facebook video. I was looking at that, so I deleted it and then I shared the YouTube video everywhere. I just had to do that. Had to do that. So plus you can see my form better on YouTube because it's a wider screen. Okay, all right. So get your weight. All right, all right. It's so important I do form right. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay, here we go. One, two. We're gonna do let's see, 90 seconds. All right, sit up straight. Four, you don't want to bring these weights together. You just want to lift them straight like goalposts. Five, like goalposts. Six, seven, and go slow. The idea is that you go slow up. Eight. All right. And we're going to nine. Eight. All right. We're going to keep going. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it up, and then pulse it down. The idea is that you put it up. All right, now let's go down to rest. All right, you remember our hammer curls. Our hammer curls, we're going to do the hammer curls. All right, So you want to flex your arm, make a muscle, and go down. See, it's not resting. Resting would be like that. That's resting. So always have your biceps engaged by doing this. Now the idea is that you throw them up, make flex, make a muscle, pulse it, because you can get it up any way you can. And then, hi Christine, and then slowly go down. All right. All right. So up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 8, and then slowly go down. Now we're going to do the wide curls. The wide curls is your palms facing out. All right, lift with your pinky and you go up biceps, right? Go up. Hi, Paul. All right, remember, hi, Connie. And you know what? See, these are lightweight, so I'm doing, these are pound and a half weights because my form was awful when I was doing the 5 pound weights. And it's more important to do good form than it is. All right, hold it, and pulse it. Remember, shoulders back, pulse it in, lift with your pinky, and slowly go down. Let's do a quick 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, Frank. And one last one. Last one. Okay. Now what I'm going to have you do is let's do some crossovers. All right. What you're going to do is you can keep this. Keep both shoulders up. This is starting and finishing position. Hold your stomach in tight. All right, you see my skirt is working up. My shorts, shoulders back. So every time you reach across your body, right, you're holding your stomach in. Your shoulders are back. Ideally, I'll do it like that. Straighten your arm across. Hips are stationary, facing forward. All right. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay. Now what I'm going to have us do is we're going to do a combo, right? Up, 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 up. Shoulders back, chest down. All right, that was bad form. Okay, push up. Bring the shoulders or the upper arms down into your body. All right, let's do 4 more of these. 3 more. I noticed we didn't rest. 2 more. And last one. Okay, now the chest, chest and triceps. If you take your weights and you push your weights together, push them together, all right, out in front of you. If you push them together, here, let me, all right, this is for you, YouTube, because, all right, push them together. And you'll notice if you don't push them, you're not engaging your chest muscle. So push them together, and we're going to go up and down, shoulders back, push them together. You can feel, yeah, what you want to feel is your chest muscles engaging. All right, keep going. No, no. All right, come on, let's do one more. Three more. Two more. And last one. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if those of you are able to do this, but what we have to do, what we're going to do, and you've seen me do this a lot. We're going to do some push-ups using a table, right? If you go, notice my form: shoulders, elbows in, and push up. 7, 6, 5, 4, and hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it and pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Do you feel that? Okay. Okay, get your weights again. All right. How we doing? See my water behind me? It's not where my water should be. Okay, so now what we're going to do is let's just do some more shoulders. Up, up. So you're going to pull it all the way up. All right, pull it. Shoulders back, up. Now I'm going to compound this exercise. All right, up. All right, so what I want to do is with your shoulders back. And let's compound. If you have shoulder pain, instead of bringing it straight up, go, hi, Natalie. Bring your weights into a horizontal, no, vertical position. That will take a lot of stress off of your shoulders. So bring it up and down. Right? Bring it up and down. And that is so huge. All right. Now I have rotator cuff problems. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're very close to being done. All right. So let's put the weights together. Hold your elbows above your head. And let's do triceps. All right. Go down like this. Take a weight. Say this is a 5 pound, and you hold it like this. Oh, my forearm is awful. All right, that's better. Sit up straight. It's his elbow. It's just not working. It's like it should. Okay. All right. So we were going back to that. Let's do 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. All right. All right. I know we haven't had a break. So now's the time to get your water. Get. All right. I'm going to get my water. All right. Get your water. Get a drink of water. Okay. You can do some back exercise. All right. All right. This is the way you want to do it. So what I want you to do is you're going to go up, hold it, up, hold it, pinch your shoulder blade, flat back. You don't want to be like that. Flat back. All right. This is what we're doing is we're tightening between our shoulder blades. All right. This here is probably going to be our last exercise. All right. And then we're going to start. All right. Hold it and pulse it for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Down. 8, 7, 6, 5. Stomach tight. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're done. We're done. Okay, so what I want you to do is straight arm across your body and just stretch that out. Stretch out the back biceps or the back, the posterior deltoid. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, now you're gonna stretch. All right, Jane, I need you to come on down and lead our stretch class because I sure don't like stretching. All right, thumbs down. Hi, Maeve. Thumbs down, and you're pushing back. All right, pushing back. Oh, I can feel that across my chest. All right, let's do some MS Live stuff. Let's talk MS. Now that we're done our exercise. How does everyone feel? I know Chris said that she could feel it on Thursday, her workout. But it's a good thing. Hi, Susan. We just finished exercise, and so we're gonna. By the way, we're gonna do this on Thursday also, and that is huge. So Thursday it'd be 10 to 15 minutes of working. Let's just get it over with, because you know what? Nobody wants to exercise. None of us. And I used to love exercising when it was easier to exercise. Now I like swimming. Um, I used to lift weights 3 times a week because it was fun. It was fun. But one of the benefits of exercise beside I'm amazed. I see one of the benefits of exercise besides strengthening your bones is that it's an anti-stress. It's anti-stress. It'll help you lose weight. Fat, resting fat burns 1 calorie an hour. That's all it takes. 1 calorie. It doesn't take any energy. Muscle. You replace fat with muscle. Muscle takes 4 calories an hour to maintain. That's huge. That means that when you put muscle on your bone, you get to eat more. Sandy, I am going swimming today. It's an addiction. That's why my hair. This is swim hair because. Hi, Jack. Uh, let's see. So yeah. When I get out of the pool, I shampoo the chlorine out. I put some deep conditioner in, and I put a bun. So you guys know I've got a different look in the summer than I do in the winter. I fix my hair in the winter. But if I'm going to swim every day all year round, like I did every other day last year, then this hair thing, I had to figure out what to do with my hair. But yeah, because it cleans hard on here. Uh, anyway, so exercise has the benefit of releasing endorphins and dopamine in your brain, and it just makes you feel better. I'm telling you, I go down to the pool or before I exercise. I think I don't want to exercise. I don't want to exercise. I might be in a snit, in a bad mood, and yet I'll get in the pool. In fact, I won't even want to talk to anybody at the pool. I'll get there, get in the pool, do my 40 lengths, right? 40 lengths. And when I get out, I'm in such a better mood. I can't tell you. Now it's anecdotal. Like it's just one person's. But let me tell you something. Start lifting weights on Tuesdays and Thursdays with us and keep a logbook. Tell me how you're feeling. Tell me how you're feeling. So, Jane Boatings, are you exercising? Uh, do you remember this book, 300 Tips on Making Your Life Easier with MS? All right, so I am going to, you know what? I was just thinking that they'd have something on stress, but they don't. They don't. All right, so let's look and see if they have something on exercise. They don't. They exercise. How about physical rehabilitation? All right. All right. Oh, you're Sandy. You're gonna go swimming? Ah, that is awesome. You know what? Uh, Send me your video. Get somebody to record you and text it to my cell phone. It's 443-910-3988. So if anybody swims or if anybody, in fact, anybody, if you're lifting weights, hand your phone to somebody so I can see it and just text it to me. Text. I love that. I love that. Love that. I love that. So swimming, swimming. You remember Gabriel? He did that song, swimming, swimming in the water, swimming is free, swimming is me, swimming in water. Uh, that's okay. So, all right. So we're talking about exercise. We're talking about weightlifting, bone density, and how it helps with stress. So I'm going to ask, uh, participate, you guys. How does exercise? What do you do to exercise, and how does it affect your stress? Please feel free to respond so I can have you participate. All right, drink some water. Uh, all right, dead air. You're not supposed to have dead air. All right, so let's do a tip. Choosing the right clothing. Ew, you know what? Bed. So Gina, you know what? Gina talks about mowing the lawn and raking and getting up and down, pulling my weeds or her weeds. And yet, you know what? That is a practical use of your body uh, to exercise. And in that, Gina, that is so good because a lot of times we don't think of gardening as exercising, but if you're pulling the weeds, your shoulders back, you're pulling weeds with your left and your right. You're actually doing back, right? Back. And the secondary, whenever you do back, the secondary muscle you work is biceps. So back and biceps is the pull exercise. Every time you pull, back and bicep. Anytime you push, it's chest and tricep. Just remember to keep your shoulders back. All right. So when you get up, I had a video on how to stand up because it's difficult. Now, Gina, you talk about vacuuming, cleaning your floor. I have been painting the edging, the white you see around the door and stuff. I've been painting the living room. So, and my friend is a painter, master painter, professional. And he told me, he says he won't hire anybody that uses tape to tape off the edges because you you're only as good as the brush you use. And if you go slow, um, you get down. So I get down and you go slow and I go to stand up, do a push up to stand up, right? Get my feet under and it's like a squat. Just have to do that, right? Because you don't do like I don't look at having to paint my living room, my ceiling, my baseboards. I don't look at I gotta do that. I look at it as raindrops make ocean. I only have to do a little bit at a time, right? Right. What is the saying? How do you eat an elephant? Poor elephant. One spoon at a time. All right, and Susan says that she has not been doing any extra exercise other than her daily activity. Uh, and Sarah does a couple steps and step ups and other PT a couple times a day and a couple times a week. I'm sorry. And May says he's good on exercises. he's as fit as he was lucky to be prudent going into MS 23 years ago. You know what? In fact, uh, I'm at 37. I've been on 37 for a couple of years, but the longer you have MS, the harder it is to motivate yourself to keep in the game. I mean, I know there's a number of you who have had it very long, and you know what, Mace, up until 2 years ago, I was fit as a fiddle. Yeah, I did reverse crunches, uh, where you pick up your pelvis up, 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 and you up. I did that lifted chest at the gym every weekday, and swimming every other day. It's just it's hard. It's hard. It's for people without MS. What is it's like having a stroke and having to fight back from a stroke all the time. After a while, and you see, I'm weaker on this left side. The left side didn't wanna. Uh, I was using. It doesn't want to work. I was using last Thursday 5 pound weights. My form was so bad, um, because in my mind, 5 pound weights, it's so much lighter. I used to do 8 pound weights. Why am I not using 8 pound weights? My form is awful. So it's one of those things that you have to push yourself to do, even so, and it gets harder. People say all the time to those of us with MS, just be safe, be careful, be careful. It's like, don't you hate that? It's like if I was careful, I wouldn't get out of bed in the morning, right? Because, those of us drop, we all have dropsy. And if you don't have dropsy enough, you haven't lived with MS enough. Uh, I drop everything, everything, and but what's great is at the pool, uh, people help go behind me, pick up everything I drop, everything, and then put it back in my because I'm using my scooter to to uh, uh, get to the pool because how are you supposed to use your mobility aids? And said before I was using my walker to get everywhere, but I was so darn tired. So I'm using my scooter to get up to the pool, exercise in the pool, do this, lifting weights. Tonight's trivia night. Every Tuesday night's trivia night. Uh, so I have to be very wary about taking medications and feel better today because I crashed. I crashed. So and Gina says she used bands quite a bit. They are handy and accessible. All right. So and fatigue gets in the way of Gina exercising. Now, what I'm going to do, in fact, those of you who have bands, I think I'm going to do a band workout. Why don't we do a band workout on, yeah, let's do a band workout on Thursday. What do you think? So if you have bands, you bring your weights, bring whatever. But, all right, Chris is laughing at me. She thinks I'm funny. What did I say that was so funny? I don't know. But anyway, we've got to stay in the game. We've got to fatigue. Fatigue is definitely. Thank you, Susan. Susan's talking about my video about me swimming. Did you? You know, uh, Yeah, Chris is great. Well, of course you were, because Chris talked about being sore, uh, but you were sore because you do a lot of push-ups and leg exercises. God bless you. But you know what? Yeah, God bless you. Doing leg exercises is fun when they respond, but here is think about the hip flexor failure, right? It's hard to lift. The neurologist, when you go to the neurologist, they tell you to pick up your knee. Well, my right knee, I can pick up and hold it, and okay, now do the left knee. Forget it, doesn't lift. The harder, the more often uh, it is you try to lift it, the more frequent you try to do things with a nerve that is not responding, the less likely it is to respond. So, so doing squats, say doorknob squats, and you might be able to, before I used to be able to do, say, 50, right? Well, now all of a sudden I can do maybe a set of five, right? But you have to work with your MS. Uh, if it's only a set of five, we have to remember raindrops make oceans. We have to do a set of five, maybe 5 times a day, maybe 10 times a day. Every time you walk by, see, I have, you see the red uh, thing on the doorknob back there? That's just so I can ignore it. That's supposed to remind me to do doorknob squats a couple times a day. All right. How often do I do doorknob squats? I just don't. Okay. All right. So, Susan, Gina saying Boder explains it well with spoon therapy, or Boster, Dr. Boster. I don't know who Dr. Boster is. I don't. But anyway, plug for Dr. Boster. Um, and I'm just too tired to look it up right now. I could look up Dr. Boster, but let me see. Nope, not gonna do it. All right, well, so I got a question. When my hip flexors started getting worse, did it feel like it would lock up? All right, I'm gonna demonstrate a physical therapy thing. Hip flexor. All right. All right. So hip flexor. Right. This one is working well. See, hip flexor therapy, I've been trained, is if you hold the bottom of something, and I see I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. All right. So the question is that did I feel like it was locking up when I first started getting failure? And what it is that it just stopped being able to respond. My knee lift was more difficult to, to lift. And what did I do? I stopped trying. I stopped trying to lift it. So, so a lot of my disability is my fault because just because the message is not getting through to lift up my knee doesn't mean that I had in the beginning, even though the message was getting by less strong, I could lift my knee maybe 2 times. And it was important that I do that more frequently. There's that saying, use it or lose it. And even the older we get in life, doesn't matter. Hi Chris, hi Teresa. It just doesn't matter if you have MS or you don't. The older you get in life, the harder it is to get up off the couch, right? The harder it is to go to the gym to get motivated. So I go to the gym and I swim, and people are like, "You are amazing." I, am I amazing, or is it the fact that I can't? I don't want to go for a walk around the block anymore because it's just I don't want to put on the hip flexor, assisted device, the HVAC. You know, yeah, aren't we all like children? It's discipline. The key word is discipline. Discipline to exercise, discipline to do the doorknob squats, discipline to lift weights like we did, discipline. So maybe if we all are doing it together, there's a better chance. So we can use the exercise band. Also, all right, maybe we'll do a couple doorknob squats next time. Of course, what happens? What happens when you do legs, when you're not used to doing legs? You fall asleep. Hi, Lori. You know what? Lori, I think you are amazing. If you participated in this workout, if you know what? Believe it or not, I'm not. Yeah, if yeah, I believe that God has called me to spread what we all are, right? What you are, Lori, what Susan, what Chris, what Mace. No, it's great. This is what Mace is, what we all are, what Gina, what Jane and Jane are, what we all are, right? Well, aren't we all awesome? I mean, aren't we all awesome? Anybody gets out of bed with MS in the morning, who's had MS, it has, you're amazing. I am just I'm just a hack. I'm just a hack. I heard a pastor, a real public guy, he said he's really getting extremely famous. And I heard him say, he said, when all of a sudden you become a cyber phenomenon, all of a sudden people start listening to you, you have an audience and stuff. All of a sudden, it's you create this thing that is so artificial that you have to laugh at yourself. You have to, and I assure you, I'm a real person with all the uglies. So I get emails from you guys giving me positive encouragement that just I take with a grain of salt. I have to give it to God. What you see, if you've gotten help through my words, what you've seen, give thanks to Jesus who wanted you to be comforted with these words. It's not me. I'm I've always been a little nutty as far as getting in front of the camera. You know, anybody in my living room, you guys want a magic show? Let me try dancing. You know what? I hear something really funny. When I lived in California, uh, uh, I love dancing, and there was somebody. One of my friends was having just such a bad day. She's like, "Oh, I'm having a bad day," and I said, "I know how to cheer you up. Let me run for you." I run like a gazelle, right? Because that left leg was like pogo sticky, and she said, "No, no, that won't cheer me up." I said, "Yeah, you want to bet?" So I ran for her, and back when I could run, and it was, leaping. It was ugly. It was ugly. She couldn't help herself. She didn't want to laugh, but she was laughing until she cried. She just, and you know what? Because I can't control. It's more like I'm gonna run for you, and it is amusing. That was the, but the greatest laugh we can have is if we laugh at ourselves. If we, it's so critical not to take ourselves that seriously. There is no stress that is so important that it can ruin you. There's nothing in this world that is so stressful, you know, because God, there's just nothing. There's nothing. I have it. I've lost it. I've had it again. I've lost again. Why I'm human. So I know that it's quick to forgive. And my big word is discipline. There are a number of things I'm supposed to be doing that I'm letting myself not do. So I'm going to be working like crazy on that this week. Anyway, you know what, Lori, you're absolutely right. Joy is a cure in so many ways, and that's huge. If you can, what do they say? They say that happiness is is linked to good health and short-term memory. So you lose your long term memory. All you can do is remember what's going on right now. And I don't want to visit the fact that I used to run. And great, then that could make me feel bad. But anyway, so what I want you to do is next on Thursday, get a canvas strap, get a canvas like a dog leash or anything. It just get that your bands, get lightweights, and prepare to show up on not Wednesday. How about Thursday? And let's do this again. Go to msfrontiers.org. Look at the resources, which I've got to update. I was working on it yesterday. Got to update that website. If you don't know the love of Christ, and you want to have the peace which surpasses all understanding guide you to make the decisions that are so important and so unimportant. To know what's really important. Nothing in this life is that important. So make your decisions uh, according to God's will, not the world's will, right? Don't be bullied. Don't be bullied into taking medications. Don't be bullied. Know what we're doing to ourselves, what we are neglecting ourselves. We all need to walk into this life with our eyes wide open whether if we're not exercising, we're not doing squats or swimming or then we're responsible, right? So everybody is responsible because there will definitely be repercussions from every good and bad choice we decide. So let's still be guided by the Lord, and I pray for everyone. I'm just going to pray us out. Dear Heavenly Father, I lift up everybody who's watching. I ask you that you bless them and you comfort them and you fortify them, whether they have MS or not, Lord. And make them feel as special as you know them to be, Lord. And my words are empty, and I'm nothing without you, Lord. I'm only because of these people, Lord. Bless them all. I pray for them to have a healthy, stress-free week until Thursday. Anyway, thank you, Jesus. I pray, amen. Okay, see you on Thursday, right?